Where's the rest of them? We've only got one player here.
Welcome back onto the pitch, Halifax and the Swinton Lions.
Johnson's already out. I think it may have been a noisy dressing room at the break. Plenty of things to be said after a very disappointing first half. As good as Halifax have been, Swinton have helped them tremendously, knocking on from the kick-off and then gifting penalties and lost ball, poor set completion. The kicking game hasn't worked at all, going with the high kicks. I'd like to see them change things up in the second half and maybe kick the touch, but 40 minutes for Swinton to save the game. Atkin gets us back underway. Or does he? The referee bringing things back while the coaches get into position. I think there are still one or two on the field. Still people making their way around the edge of the pitch, avoiding the officials' team, carrying water bottles and spare flags. This time we're underway. Halifax completely cross country safely.
You gotta get us up, mate. Get us up.
It's as though White and Atkin continuing with the Harold Hooker, with Waterworth staying off. Kick from Morel.
Get behind it, boy.
Marshall goes back to the tree, but he put far too much on it, Morel. Sets off on his own. Robinson. Again. Is that Johnson? He's back. Hand. White, this is better start to the second half for Swinton. Littler finds a gap with a decent dummy. Flashing open there to Stuart Littler. And Swinton 25 from the post with a kick. White goes high. He's taken just in front of the line. That's a good chase, really good kick. The distance was judged perfectly. It'll be a drop out. Good chase that as well from the Lions. To force the drop out. Excellent start to the second half. And White judged his kick perfectly. If he'd put a bit more on it, it would have been taken behind the line and gifted a tap. Good work that from Swinton. Drop out's a good one. Johnson takes and puts his head down and starts to run. Big contact. Inside ball to Fell. Swinton's round a couple of tackles. Yes, Swinton. This is good from Swinton, but how will they play the ball? He goes to the left. I don't think they were expecting it on this near side. Has to reach over. He can't quite get over. Where the ball one hand here. Well, onto White. Sends a kick over and Little was there, it's knocked forward. That'll be a knock on. Good kick pressure again from Swinton. And White's kick forcing the knock away. Well, you wonder why they couldn't have started the game in this fashion. Swinton looking a totally different team. Whatever was said at the break has done the trick. Can they convert it into points at the start of this second half? So Stuart Little is going to go with the put in. Well out the back. Back in. Delayed the pass to Halifax. Caught round the head. And the knock-on's given. If that's not a high tackle, another one is. Grab. Morel into the scrum. Moves it on. Stuck inside with Johnson and Powell there. Continuing at hooker. Shoots it down the middle, that may bounce on again. Pretty distance well, and the players have to deal with it. Robinson spins very well actually and loses the first man in the chase before he moves to Tungata. Good recovery that from Sean Robinson. Flop on that one, the tackle was complete. Definite flop again the referee allowing things to go on. That Johnson runs into Robinson and then Caroline. Good offload that from Han. Not a bad set that from Swinton. And taking it in the in-goal area. White moves it into Littler. Puts the boot to it. And Robinson looks to pressure sharp. Good chase that from Sean Robinson. Good play from Swinton who started the second half brightly. Without the line and eventually makes the tackle, dragging down Sultan Stoll by the collar. Jack Johnson knocking in the tackle, the ball's gone loose and the penalty's given. He announced the decision, everything going the good way. Well with the tap and Boyle runs it up, gets round hand. Come out of the line. Kenyon. Comes back, plays the ball to Robinson. More. Flat ball, it's a good ball. Halifax have their first real attack of this second half. Robinson picks up one-handed. Moore. Gareth Moore. Into Morel who puts inside. Quickly Lloyd who looks very tired. He pulls that in that trips inside the defence. Letting them down the attack. Up against the grain of that defence. Andrew Lloyd just did tackle and then on it was the formality. Halifax, despite Swinton's good start to the second half, get the opening try and extend the lead to 32 points to 6. The kids go to score. successful, 34 points to 6.
Successful conversion for Halifax by number 3, Steve Tyra. Substitution for the Lions. Number 13, Rob Lever, replacing number 28, Zach Johnson.
To kick into the wind. First carry as well from Fax. Bennion. One-handed pick up from Robinson, goes to the left. Halifax edging the way towards halfway. More with a fancy dummy. Together. And it's a high kick from Gareth Moore. Test of Robinson, who takes it well in the end off sharp. He's not going to touch on that one. Hold on, he's Robinson picked up on his ball. Robinson trying to get round the markers, we can't get away. Good play the ball from Robinson. Lever onto Atkin. This is where Swinton look better. Atkin. To Halifax on a scrum. 45 metres from their own line. So now Waterworth's about to come back on. Halifax keep the ball alive. Sharp cuts back inside. He right along the line before Lever and Barlow get across to him. Ruffle to Morell. He's not past to Barber. Halley in front of him. Halley does well. Supported. Good work that from Chris Atkin and McCauley Halley. And Barber into touch. Barber stood Halley up. Halley used it to his advantage, but obviously they got over the sideline without the help of Chris Atkin. He reacted quickly and wins the ball back for his team after it was his forward pass that lost it. Atkin with the put in. Hallett. Strong money in the centre. Marshall off the wing to get the Lions moving forward.
Lions, number 24, Luke Waterworth.
Atkin who's come off and shakes his head as he comes off. The decision to take him off was immediately after that forward pass. Barlow. Booed by the Halifax fans, but he gets the ball away to the Harold. Right. Waterworth's in at hooker, and for Harold and White will be the half-backs. Here on. Littler at the play of the ball, he picks up, puts a kick through into the in-goal area, doesn't quite reach the in-goal area. Relevant made the first tackle. Halifax survive. 15 from the line. Johnston looks as though he's Robinson continues. Johnson was just acting hard for a moment while Halifax reorganised. The ball went loose in the tackle, and again the referee decides it was ripped out. Costly penalties for the Lions to concede with the wind blowing as it is towards the Lions try-line. So Giggs can go the next 15 metres. Sultan's goal with the tap. Barber gets a poor pass. Now it picks up. I don't think Barber was expecting that from Sultan's goal. He puts his hand up in apology. Swinton on the free play with Fell. Fleming coming on for Jordan Hand.
The Lions, 26 down Fleming, placing number 10, Jordan Hand.
White. Stuart Littler. Robinson looks under. Tackle from Benyon. Lever. Barlow. Harold puts the kick through. Marshall's after it, and he's blocked off by Saltonstall, and cut an arm across him. I can't believe the Swinton have had a penalty from that. Saltonstall, he made no effort to get towards the ball, and just got down across the Swinton winger. And the touch judge, who was right there, allows it to go. Just outright cheating. Saltonstall. He wasn't even looking at the ball. Pick up from Robinson into Benny. Tries a quick play the ball. Gareth Moore with the kick, it's a deep one, it may go dead. Marshall has to deal with it. First bounce. Marshall with the carry. Does well, gets his team well upfield from that. Robinson. Carter did well to get across. Littler come across to the near side. Gets an offload to Rob Lever. He's on his own. Starting to rise a bit. Robinson, they play the ball in the green boots. Moore. Johnston. For the hat trick. It's a loose pass. Picked up gratefully by Fleming to Hallett, who dribbles it and carries one-handed, and then he's caught around the neck.
Number 8, Mitch Cahalane, and number 13.
Look at the referee who's decided that there's only one second penalty. So he stayed down from that. There was an arm across his face there. Barlow gets an offload, does well, Josh Barlow. To take from White, Swinton to get the ball alive. Thornley. That's half the game. White. Hallett. Into Marshall. He's got a good corner from his eye. He tries to go for the corner, Marshall. He runs out of space. He goes back inside. is under it. He knocks it back. He comes off White's boot. Offside position by Dan Slaney. Unfortunate again for Swinton. Liam Marshall's going to need some treatment because he looks as though he's got blood pouring from his eye. Referee stops the clock with a couple of players that see some treatment.
Square!
This afternoon. Halifax with the penalty. It was a bit unfortunate for Swinton. The ball bouncing off White's foot and then took it in offside position from that. He's dropped in the crowd again. No one in this crowd can catch Saltonstall with the tap. He's strong Swinton defence.
Substitution for Halifax, number 10, Luke Ambler, replacing number 34, Ryan.
Alive and Halifax have got Swinton on the back foot. Back in the wrong line. Sharp. Johnston. Morrell. Nice little ball to Barber. Who's got the run. He goes over it. 2 minutes. The overlap, and that's a hat-trick for Barber. And Halifax have put this game well and truly beyond doubt now. Any lingering Swinton hopes are faded. And Barber with a hat-trick.
Halifax number 26, Ed Mark.
Chance of getting this one. May assist him. And then touchline. Well with the shoulder. Given. Maybe no obstruction, yeah, he's run behind his own man more and then he rather needlessly bounced the ball towards the car park at the far end again. field. Time was when teams would be given a 10-metre marching back for that kind of work, but referee happy with it. Good penalty kick from Ben White just over the head of Sharp. Swinton will take the ball 10 from the line. Swinton in a good position, fairly central. Back from the post. Harold fell. Alex at acting half. He moves it onto Burrell. Paolo turns in the tackle, but he don't have to get the through. Lloyd. Again Swinton. First receiver taking the ball, standing still. Atkins about to come back on for the Lions. There's Burrell. White. Fell. Littler. Breaks the tackle and spots the gap. He can't get over. Fifth tackle. Loose ball is well picked up that by Ben White, who gets a boot to it and Fell's there and Fell scores! Brilliant try. Ben White, who took the ball in difficult circumstances and put it up his through. Fell was onto it in a flash and Swinton the second try. Good finish from Fell, he got in between two Fax defenders. It was a good kick from White, who's had a good game having come off the bench. Kicking game has been best of the bunch for Swinton. They make changes while that conversion's lined up by Matty Baharrell. Atkins come on, but he wasn't on the field when the try was scored, so he's not allowed to take the kick. So Baharrell takes it and scores. 40 points to 12 is the lead.
Successful conversion by number 7, Matty Baharrell.
Robinson going off for Halifax, so Kale going at hooker for them. I think Robinson's been the pick of the hookers to the visitors.
Substitution for Lions, number 22, Gabriel Bell. Place man number 1, Chris Atkins.
Atkins from Halifax. Which means presumably Atkins is coming back. We've not seen him play. Last season. Good kick safely taken. White. Boyd.
Double substitution for Halifax. Ben Kay and number 17, Gavin Benyon, replacing number 12, Simon Griggs, and number 22.
Got to get there. Takes it.
Back to one, what's up? Back to one!
Chip over the top from Matt Baharrell, who's tripped. That should be a penalty for Swinton. The referee has finally seen it. Good work that from Matt Baharrell. Nice chip over the top, and it was a lazy trip. There might be a yellow card on the back of that. Yeah, quite right too. There's some debate as to who it was that committed the foul. Halifax are down to 12. 10 minutes. Trip on Baharrell on the fifth. He chased. Fairbank it is who's Rob Lever, his opposite number, carries it up for Swinton. Sun out again over Hayward Road. White. Pass out to Lloyd. He's still going, Rodri Lloyd. Nice to be sure, but he can't get there. Varela takes it. Visitors, 10 to 0 line. Can Swinton apply the pressure and try and force an error early in the set. Morel at the B2, put the ball in. Allen with the carry. Tackle from Ron Lever. And Swinton force an error. Play the ball, leads a couple of Swinton players down. Rolling along the floor, his arm, ball carrying arm had touched the ground then. Johnston plays up to him. Looks around for support. Halifax fans enjoying it, chanting, "Can we play you every week?" But given the Swinton beat them earlier in the season, it would leave them in mid-table, probably outside the top four. Although if the league continues, so that's explained. Austin comes on for Barlow. I think that's the first we've seen of Austin since early in the game when he knocked on off the kick-off. He didn't stay on much after that, and I can't recall seeing him coming back since then. Tyra taking an eternity over this kick. 44-12. Soon to be 46-12. Tyra knocks it over.
Successful conversion for Halifax, line on screen, Steve Tyra. Substitution for Lions. Number 16, Ben Austin, replacing number 19, Josh Barlow.
Acting with a restart this time, a short kick-off. He'll hold it. And he's knocked up by a Halifax man and Swinton to come up with the ball. Waterworth acting. Another good ball from Halifax side. Waterworth doesn't play the ball. Austin drives it forward. Harrell on to Lloyd. Makes the tackle and almost gets over. He can't get over it. He's composing couple of times in relation to his try. Roger Lloyd, Waterworth. Harold Swinton opening up the play with Ben White. Spots a gap, tries to get through himself. The defence closes up. Atkin. Nicola. No room for him to move into before he'd even caught the ball. The man running, that's the 5th already. Right with the kick, Anthony towards the post. That was a risky pass. Sharp as he takes it. Chance is gone. Ambler will play the ball. Okay, asking for a penalty. That time it is a penalty. The referee had shouted help before Fleming got involved. There was no need for him to go in there. The penalty is given to the visitors. Robinson about to come back on. Maybe an injury for Halifax here. That penalty is only very close to where my car's parked. I'm hoping that it's not done any damage. Thought the car was safe down there, but anyway, play continues. Ambler. Just short of halfway. Johnston finds space behind the ruck again.
Number 7, Gareth Moore, is replaced by number 22, Connor Robinson.
Looking for the penalty. Cyrus record with the boot this afternoon, very, very good. You won't miss this one down in front of the play. Tyra makes no mistake. Difference, taking a bit of a battle as well this afternoon. Waiting for a tee to take the restart off. Takes it, it's a short one, he gets over the 10, knocked back well by Littler, picked up by Ben White, looking for an offload but he couldn't find one. Lloyd, there's a space, it's 3-on-2 on this near side. Just driven backwards, he eyes up the defence. Steps inside, can't find a way through, just round. Space on the near side, Swinton. Harold. Delayed the pass to White, took it one-handed. Lost him. It's the 5th. Swinton come up with on the last play. On the opposite side to what I think what the players expected. It's about the kick. That's a voluntary tackle from Johnston. Without a hand being laid on him. Looking around for support, the man to the left has gone on too far. Could have been in there, Halifax, but got behind the ruck for Kay. He breaks the tackle for me. Halifax is surely going to score again. Kay gets the ball.
attendance 1,070. Thank you very much for your support.
Now it's over 1,000, which is good. You can see again, as Roger's deep in conversation with John Duffy. Slow to get the tee on. Short kick off again. Win stopping it. Last 2 minutes of the game in Swinton. Keep the visitors out. I'm sure they'll be willing to take risks and try and force another try. 8 points as well. Albert to take the tap and runs it himself. Why not? He's already got a hat trick to his name. Themselves up quickly because next week's game at Oldham is absolutely massive. Bottom end of the table. And convert that try from Scores elsewhere. change the result. Halifax have won comfortably. Full-time score, Haywood Road. Halifax
62.